Hi, everyone. It's Kara HRart, director of the new Visions Holistic Expo, and I'm back with another vendor interview. And today's vendor is Samm Smeltzer of the HRart Center. And Samm Smeltzer is a workplace energy expert, and she also practices Qigong, and she's medical Qigong, and she has wonderful information for us to share today about her services, about her business. And so let's bring her on and learn a little bit about what she'll be doing with us.
Hi.
Hi. So we're welcoming back. Is this your third year with us?
It is.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about what you're offering and what you do, because I know that some people might not know what a workplace energy expert actually is.
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, I own the HRart Center, which is spelled HRart Center. So it has the word HR in it, which hints at the workplace. And so what we do is we predominantly work with burnt out professionals, but we also look at the greater systems within the workplace of what is making it so that people are burning out at work and how can you be more balanced at work. And I do that fusing Chinese medicine as a medical Qigong therapist. So we offer services to individuals, and then we also offer services to organizations. So I always kind of call us like a professional development healing center. So it's like your professional coaching, but with that balance and that aspect and honoring your energy. At the Holistic Expo, I'm really excited because what we're going to be doing is offering energetic assessments. So from a medical Qigong perspective, we are really focused on imbalances, how your body is talking to you to say that energy is being stuck. And we have this new tool called the Acugraph, which actually allows us to measure how your energy is pulsating in the meridians, which are the channels that acupuncturists use when they're using needles. And we can actually use this tool and it measures it and we'll graph it on the computer. So we're going to graph at least 6 of your meridians, and it gives us an idea of how the energy might be flowing in these 6 different meridians to then talk about maybe what's going on with your energy and how medical Qigong might help you find new balance.
That is fantastic. So it's not only a tool for assessment, but as you're working with people, you can measure before and after to show the difference. Because I mean, when you're working with energy medicine, sometimes at first it's subtle, and then sometimes it's really drastic differences people feel in their body, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And I find that fascinating that you have a tool to show the objective changes.
Yes. And I find it fascinating too. And it does work with any modality just to kind of see, because, energy is energy, how it is flowing when it's getting blocked. And so, yes, we use it as a measurement tool so you can see the progress, but it also gives us an overview when you can look at the entire body, because energy could be stuck, but we can find and pinpoint and work towards the root of maybe what's causing the major blockages or stagnations.
That's awesome. So question for you then. I don't even know if I even need to ask, but what's unique about this and what you're offering? Because to me, it's pretty obvious, but is there anything you'd like to say about it? That's just very unique in the way you're addressing everything.
I think that just, our uniqueness comes from, my background started in the workplace with a very traditional HR, how we work. And now I'm in the process of dismantling and really envisioning a new way of doing that, including finding a new way of balance. So I think that, we've shifted to a place of balance was we just don't want to work. And I think there's a happy kind of medium. And so I think that if you're looking for a way to not give up your work and find true balance in that work life kind of situation, that's what we're really aiming to do. And we're doing it looking specifically at your energy and your capacities, and hope to be, like many of your vendors, bridges to all of each other in this amazing healing that we're all doing.
Well, other thing is you're also going to be speaking with us as well. So
Yes.
I think that's really, really awesome because again, if you haven't been to our event, we have all the speakers are free and they're for the entire weekend. And you're actually going to be, you're going to be speaking on, I think on Saturday, and you're going to be talking about unblocking vitality, a medical Qigong approach to overcoming wellness barriers. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you'll be sharing?
Absolutely. So I'm going to give you a very great starting point and foundation in regards to Chinese medicine. So medical Qigong is one of the 4 major branches of Chinese medicine. So you have acupuncture, acupressure, Chinese herbs, and then you have Qigong, and there's a spiritual, there's a medical component that we're trained in, and there's a martial component as well. And so there's the same core kind of philosophies that we use that are based around elements, they're based around seasons, and they're based around the actual organs and emotions. And so we're going to get a little taste of all of that, and why the things that you may be experiencing in your life, physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, might actually be a roadmap for you to figure out how to move the energy and determine how to move forward. So we're going to unpack all of that and hopefully add that skill set to your toolbox as you're continuing to grow and evolve.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And thank you so much. I just really appreciate you and everything you're doing and growing in the ways that are putting out holistic wellness and the philosophy into the workplace and into the corporate setting and into leadership, and how we can, change the systems and structures that have not been working for us, because we still need to work. We still need to offer our amazing gifts to the world, and whatever that looks like. And like you said, burnout is a big thing. And I think we need more tools to be able to help us with resiliency. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Is there any, were you doing any treatments at the event too? You'll be, measuring with the Acugraph. What did you call it?
Acu-graph. Yes.
Acugraph.
Yes. We will not actually be doing medical Qigong sessions. We will consult on that energy. We can do what we call prescription exercises, which will teach you how you can use movement to move that energy through. Medical Qigong sessions are a little bit more complex, and they require a lot of focus from the practitioner, and it's just not the best environment.
Yeah.
We will obviously have goodies for you and allow you to book appointments so that you can meet with a practitioner at our center if that's something that you're interested in. But the energetic assessment will give you a nice baseline as to how maybe that plan of care would be beneficial to you and your energy.
But I'm assuming, and I'm making assumption here, that with the Acugraph assessment, without even knowing the person, just based on some of the blocks and the meridians, you might be able to say, these are some symptoms you might be experiencing. And then they're like, how did you know that? I'm like, because Chinese medicine's pretty awesome. Or
you're absolutely right, Kara. There's many times where we will do the Acugraph and somebody will be like, oh my gosh, you're like this amazing psychic. And I'm like, really, I'm just looking at patterns of energy and attaching it to Chinese medicine theory. Yes, I have my own intuitive skill sets and gifts, but for that, it really is just matching up patterns. And I think that gives people a sense of comfort that there's this 5,000-year-old ancient knowledge on well-being and health, physical, emotional, and mental and spiritual, that can give us a roadmap to like why you're experiencing things. Because every symptom that you experience in the body is really your body's way of trying to communicate and ask for help for you to find balance and function at your highest potential. So when you start to see it that way, it's not like pain's not just pain. Pain is actually rooted in something else, and even hunger and what you want to eat, like all those things are connected. And so, yeah, the energetic assessment and the Acugraph are just fascinating from that dialogue that you will get an ability to experience at the Holistic Expo.
And if you're giving away coupons for VIP members too. So for those of you who aren't aware what the VIP is, the VIP, we did this beta testing last year, Sam, and it went really well. Everyone loved it. So I think the benefit of it is because you have limited openings for the weekend with the slots to get the Acugraph. And I think that's a really unique offering. And I think people are going to really fill up. So the one cool thing about VIP guests is they get in the door 15 minutes early each day. So they get first dibs on signups, because some of the practitioners book out for the entire weekend. And if someone's looking for a specific product, or, crystals are very unique. Some people are like, oh, wow, first dibs on these crystals. That's a really big thing. But also VIP guests get vendor coupons. So they are exclusive to just the VIP guests. So we'll share more about that. You can go to our website. Our tickets are going on sale July 1st. And then you could either purchase for the weekend, or you can purchase a VIP guest ticket, and that gets you in for the weekend both days. You get the speaker recordings. So like if they can't, they miss your speech or your talk. But also there's a bonus for giving them last year's talks too. So wow. So they get last year's stuff. And we missed you last year.
I know, we
missed you last year.
So sad.
Yeah. But you know what? It was really interesting because I was like, okay, last minute, I guess I'm going to stand in here. And I was like, okay, you guys are looking for, I'm not Sam. I'm so sorry. But But we talked about color puncture. We talked about the Meridian system anyway, and we talked about that. So they were getting a similar thing. Thank goodness. Didn't want to disappoint people, but everyone gets those recordings from last year and this year too, as well as swag bags and that kind of thing. So anyway, but other than that, we are really looking forward to you guys being here again. And you have 2 or 3 helpers with you this year?
Yes, I should have at least another practitioner doing energetic assessments. And then I have my other team members that are there that are always happy to answer other questions. We have class schedules that everyone's always asking for every year. So we have those now. We have a brand new center, so we'll be sharing about that. And then also we're going to be doing a drawing for a free medical Qigong session. So you want to make sure you stop and do that, because that's totally worth it. Just stop by our table.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much again. Tickets are going on sale at newvisionsholisticexpo.com July 1st. You can sign up for our updates and our newsletter too on there. But other than that, we look forward to seeing you guys at the show.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sam. I'll see you soon.